So what do you think about this podcast that I'm starting?
Oh, wow. Super proud and amazed. I mean, a lot of people, millions of people are going to listen to it.
I'm May Ortega, and I'm a journalist at Colorado Public Radio. This new podcast is all about being Latinx, Hispanic, Chicana, however you identify, and the beautiful things that make us who we are. And I want to convince you to check it out. So I went to the person who's been listening to me longer than anyone, my mom.
The Hispanic people, I mean, they're going to be proud that somebody's going to talk about them, make them important, feel important at least.
Yeah.
It's very important to me that your heritage is still in there and you still love it and you love being a Mexican and an immigrant and all that. So we're super proud. Of course we love it. Can't wait to hear it.
And I can't wait for you to hear it. This show is about our everyday stories, the ways we connect with our heritage through our interests. It's called Quién Are We? Do you think that I'm going to be a good podcast host?
Well, of course. You have a wonderful voice to start, not like me. You have a wonderful voice and you're very happy. That's a big thing. You don't want a sad person doing a podcast.
Quién Are We is all about conversations. You'll hear journeys of identity, relationships with parents and friends, and the ways new places show us new parts of who we are. But maybe most importantly, as I learned through talking to friends about this show, you'll hear yourself.
I mean, not to sound like a cliche, but the representation matters. It's nice to be able to hear somebody code switching and doing slang and speaking in a way that's like, oh man, this is like feel good, that comfort food.
There are so many episodes coming your way this season that I can't wait for you to hear. About a man who chased his wildest dreams to work in professional baseball.
I'm married, I got a kid, and I told my dad, I'm like, hey, papi, I really want to take this job. I'm going to make a go at it in baseball. And I need to move home with my wife and my son because I'm not going to make any money. And he was like, what?
A woman who felt all alone in her identity until she decided to make a special film.
He walked me out of the building and he said, how serious are you about making this film? And I said, if it takes me the rest of my life, I will do this.
You'll hear about brewing and dance and a forest of houseplants. Most of all, you'll hear about the joy and pride of Latino people.
We'd be sitting outside, like peeling mangoes and eating them fresh. And then I'd go inside to like dance these like Afro-Brazilian, Afro-Caribbean style movements. I think that's when I most felt myself.
I mean, now that's really the main way. Now I feel like a Mexican-American man versus just feeling like a part-time Mexican and a part-time white wannabe guy.
Oh, I was so proud. I just love our culture. I love the celebration that we do. I love the festive atmosphere that Latinos bring to almost any event.
Quién Are We is coming July 8th from Colorado Public Radio. Follow us on your favorite podcast app so you don't miss an episode. And I can't wait for you to hear these stories.